That's the extent of my healing. Okay.
All right. So you guys win that encounter. There's a bunch of dead zombies on the ground in front of you. They're all covered in ash, and it looks like their skin's been covered in molten lava at some point.
What foul magic is this?
I'd like to enter the house that they came from and do a search.
Sure.
Butts.
Yeah, you can't see too much. You basically see that this looks like the common room to what used to be a bar. The room that patrons would have been in.
Okay. It's only a bar, guys.
Ooh, a bar. And I walk in and I do a search for drink. For anything, but I'm mainly looking for alcohol.
Alright.
Yeah, where's that?
Yeah, everything in here is completely covered in in ash. Doesn't look like there's any ale in here.
Well, there's another room, right?
Yep.
What about this room?
Make another search check.
Sorry, wrong one. There we go.
Yeah, you get the sweet smell of yeast, but it looks like any ale that was in the kegs must have dried up a long time ago.
I sigh longingly. Damn this place. Just want to go home. Okay.
We must find Rydarth. I don't know where he could be in this godforsaken town.
Why would he be in such a town? Why would he live here? It's clearly not where we want to be. Or where he would live. Maybe...
Well, we only checked like 4 places, and this town is pretty big, so we should try
my
and
point
look
is
more.
that... My point is that if he was... He might have been here, but he's probably not here at the moment.
But
And if he
how
is,
would
he's
you know
dead.
that, though?
The town is clearly overrun. You don't just live in this town.
Well, he could be holed up somewhere.
I would think that, judging by those barrels, this town has been like this for quite some time.
Well, we have no other leads. This is what we have. We have to find him.
Yes.
I want to make my way down this road, and I want to go up this zigzaggy central path.
I follow.
Did we check this house over here?
No.
Yeah, that was in combination with the other two.
Oh, was
It's
it?
basically a ruined building.
So there was no traces of Rida.
I suggest to Jarlin to sense for zombies if he can.
Yeah, sure. I sense. Yeah, Jarlin clutches his holy symbol and tries to sense if there's any more undead in this house up top, specifically.
Let me just check. Yeah, you get the sense that there might have been zombies here a while ago, but you don't get the sense that there's any active zombies inside of the tower anymore.
Okay.
Let me read this. At the top of the hill stands a round tower with a cottage attached. Both are in good condition, so the big square is the tower. Both are in good condition, although half of the tower roof is gone. A door leads into the outer cottage. Several arrow-slit windows are visible in the tower. You can't help but notice an eerie quiet in the area, and a strange, acrid smell in the air. The corpses of two hideous Giant spiders are sprawled near the edge of the pathway, apparently dragged here. Their bloated bodies are puckered and blistering and appear to have been mauled by a large animal.
Okay.
Well, we've looked everywhere. Clearly, we should be going now.
Not so fast, Bartholomew. Don't be yellow.
A grave town indeed. We must push on. Jarlin walks up to the door and knocks on it.
Okay, hold on one sec. There's no sound from inside.
Should just burn the whole fucking place down. Probably just
Do you want to go inside?
Yeah. Jarlin sweats a bit and slowly opens the door.
All right. You open the cottage door, and you find dusty furniture draped in webbings, but nothing really of value.
Okay.
There is a door on the right-hand side that seems like it leads into the tower.
All right. I'd like to motion for Rex to get close to me and follow.
You got it. You want me to open it?
Yeah, sure. Rex probably shrugs and looks at Jarlin, and Jarlin just kind of makes a "here you go" type motion.
I open the door.
All right, one sec.
And we're probably trying to stay quiet.
I open the door as I look at Jarlin.
Jarlin doesn't break eye contact.
I just say, don't worry, I got this.
I'll never let go, Jack.
All right, I'm actually going to draw a new map for this.
Oh shit.
This just doesn't do the fight justice.
Dun, 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 dun.
Has it been a minute since our last fight?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys don't have bless anymore.
Womp womp.
You're also not at disadvantage.
We're all at a disadvantage?
No, two of the guys were. And Glennon and Jarlin were at disadvantages.
Were or are?
Were.
Oh, okay.
Poopy clouds.
Oh, hamburgers. Do 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 do. Gonna do some fighting like a ninja. Waiting for the map to be drawn. This is supposedly a pretty cool map. Do 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 do.
You guys ready?
Oh
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Prepare to shit your pants.
Oh,
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, drag your characters in.
Well, we're still outside. No one
Well,
told us we should come inside.
Rex is inside with Jarlin right now.
I roll for stealth.
So as soon as Jarlin sees the dragon, he's sort of like overwhelmed with respect because he's got, being a dragon, dragonborn. He really respects full-on dragons. So he puts away the mace and the shield.
I look at Jarl and say, "Hey, is that your cousin?"
I snarl.
This is a large or a young green dragon.
What's it doing?
It's getting ready to eat you.
Oh.
Roll initiative.
What?
Can you talk to it?
Can I try and talk to it in Draconic? Or do I have to still roll initiative?
Let me read real quick just to see if there's anything here. Pretty sure it's just hungry.
Okay.
Did you get to pick a color though? Reno, did you get to pick a color for your guy? Are you green?
I'm blue.
Oh, okay. I'm grass.
You're Squirtle.
Ooh, you're dragonkin too?
No, I'm human, but as a sorcerer, I have dragon lineage, so I speak Draconic. I get dragon wings eventually and shit. My
Okay.
background's Draconic. I'm a brass dragon somewhere in my
That's
past.
cool.
I speak Draconic, Common, and Abyssal. Because I'm awesome.
Alright. So yeah, it doesn't want you guys there. It's fought off a bunch of spiders to claim this spot, and it wants to keep it that way. So it's gonna try and attack you guys. Roll initiative. 2 guys versus a dragon.
Sure. I don't even know what Jarlin would do here, but he wouldn't be into this. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, he wouldn't be into it.
Let me open the timer.
Whoa. Wait, timer? Or
Or
turn
the return order thing.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so you go into it, and it lets out a mighty roar, and then... let's see. It's going to attack Jarlin. So it runs up. Alright, so it's going to make a... It's going to make a bite attack against you first. Alright guys, stop.
Oh, jeez.
Yep,
Oh my-
so 26 to hit.
Oh yeah. Was that a question? Absolutely.
So fucked.
This is real bad. Are you serious?
Oh, jeez.
So it opens its mouth and gets like half of your body in its teeth and takes a giant chunk out of you. And then it winds up with its right arm and starts making a claw attack.
Okay.
Holy balls.
Run away!
13.
So I'm at
13 doesn't hit, right?
It does not hit, no. How much damage did I take from the first one? Sorry, I didn't minus it.
You took 14 damage.
We fucked.
I'm at 14. That's half my life.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, and one hit.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Alright, so the second attack doesn't hit, and then with its other hand, it's going to attack Rex.
Oh my god.
It-
Oh, yes.
So it throws an 8. Yeah, it tries to smack you, and it just ends up completely whiffing. And like catches the side of catches the floor instead. Alright, so that was the dragon's turn. Bad.
Yeah, you know.
So much fun.
I'm gonna go and make
Run outside.
I'm thinking about it. Is Rex grappled though, or does he just have a chunk missing?
No, he just went in and took a giant chunk out of like his shoulder and arm and rib cage.
But I can't leave, right? Like it'll be an attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity, yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm screwed.
Maybe it'll miss the attack of opportunity.
if I move along the wall, does that go for attack of opportunity?
As soon as you move out of its range.
Okay. Damn. I guess I'm gonna try and do.
D&D boys.
Oh,
It's
should
the
I,
D.
should I
Feel the D.
attack and then
Yeah, D
go
and
on
D.
defense? I
I
guess.
think it's. Oh yeah, sorry.
Based on the amount of damage that was just done to Jarlan, I'm going to make an attack with my short sword,
Okay.
and then I'm going to spend a key point and go on patient defense.
Okay. So, yeah, rock your attack against it. An 11 will not hit. You swing your blade, and it lashes out against the arm as it swings next to you, but you can't cut through the thick scale mail, even on this young green dragon.
Okay, so I take the dodge action as my bonus action. So that means until my next turn, I am at it. He has to make a. I have to look at it, but essentially, some checks have to be made in order for him to actually hit. And I get an advantage, he gets disadvantage.
Okay. So then we go to Jarlan.
Okay. So a few logistics questions.
Okay.
The door is here, and I could leave, or I could try and leave, and it'd be an attack of opportunity. Would it be 3 attacks, or just like a claw?
It
Or
would just
the
be
bite?
one claw attack.
And he's not going to talk to me.
Nope.
Can I yell for?
Yeah, you could do that part of your even part of your action. You could do that. Yell outside.
That's pretty much a free action, isn't it?
Yeah.
I need to yell.
It's got to be something short, something that can last within 6 seconds.
But just guys.
Okay. And then what else do you do? You gonna attack him?
I yell for them to get in here, and then I cast Shield of Faith on myself for plus 2 AC.
Okay.
What do I
And,
roll to see if I hurt him?
Nothing. You just get in here.
You don't roll. You hear that shit.
I don't know. Seems like I might not hear it.
Ben's like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to.
Oh, I probably heard it.
Yeah, you heard it.
So
Damn it, I heard it.
Barth, did you just hear something? I think they said, "Get in here, guys."
they definitely would have heard my chunk being taken out.
Yeah, you screaming.
Barth, what do you think we should do?
Help them, damn it!
I guess it's a big tower. There could be a lot of zombies in there. I mean,
All the more reason to help them. We need to get out of here alive and together. Don't be
guess.
selfish. I saved your goddamn dog.
You're right. It's probably just zombies. It's not like there's some sort of dragon or something in there. It'll be fine. Okay. I'm gonna tell the dogs to stay outside, though. I don't want them hurt.
Okay.
Say, dog, you guys stay out here. You guys have done enough today. We're gonna die. We'll die alone.
When he said
everyone
Looks
dies
at you
alone.
with its head cocked.
They're really comfortable because they're sad and hurt, so they're okay with this.
Alright, so you guys would be...
Where do we come in?
Somebody wants to fill that gap.
So is this like right here where I'm standing is where the door is?
Yep.
Yeah, I sort of peek in and I'm like, shit. No, you're ahead of me. I'm definitely behind you.
What? Do I get to make a move?
Yeah, where do we fall in the...
So yeah, make initiative checks.
Fuck, I just closed the game again. I keep hitting that button by
Oops. Okay. So you would go after... I'm just gonna wait for Glenn to get back. But Bartholomew, you can go. Actually, Jarlin, you're still up. You can make an attack if you want.
Alright. I make an attack, and it's gonna be... I'm gonna blow... If it lands, I'm blowing all my spell slots. Okay. So, let's say that was my left side.
Okay.
And Charlin picks up... Yeah. Barely makes it to his feet. And swings. Ooh, do I have anything? No bless, right? That's gone.
Yeah, Bless is gone.
So it's just that. Poop.
You swing, and it bats your mace out of the way. And the spikes, even though they hit its palm, don't even, like, phase the scale armor.
Okay.
Now lets out a mighty roar, and Bartholomew, you're up.
Would you allow me to step to the left too?
Yeah, you could do that.
Alright.
It's still within doable. You could go all the way around if you wanted to, as long as you don't
I want
go
some
out
distance.
of his. These are all 5-foot squares.
Alright, yeah, so I want the back corner here. So that he can't do anything crazy to us. Well, you know, like half your life, like 14 damage in one. And he could have killed me. The 2 claws could have killed me.
Yep.
Like, easily.
And you guys wish you were fighting goblins again? Oh, last week was so boring.
I don't even know what to do. I should have stopped when you said the giant spider thing. I was expecting...
Bartholomew, you're up.
Yeah, okay. So,
You run in the room and you see yourself staring up at a young green dragon, which is still pretty fucking big.
I don't know how this works.
What are you trying to do? Less?
No. I wanted to use calm emotion on the dragon.
What does that do?
Here, I'll click it.
Not a humanoid.
Nope, not a humanoid.
But it says alternatively you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it's hostile towards. So I don't know if a target means anything or it has to be humanoid still.
No, because if you read it, it's a humanoid makes the saving check, and if they fail, then you can do one of those two things.
It's
A,
each
or-
humanoid in 20 feet.
Okay, so that's what I was afraid of. So dragons are not going to work,
Nope.
even though they're intelligent beings.
Yep. You don't know the minds of a dragon. You know the minds of a human.
Okay, hold on. So I don't. Let's see. Rark. Go back to the compendium.
I'll go grab a drink of water while you guys think.
Okay.
You guys AFK.
What is Bahamut's weapon like? What does his weapon resemble, or the resemble of his deity? That what's the form of Bahamut in a weapon?
Why?
Because
What's the form of the
Back.
god in a weapon?
yeah. So for instance, if you're Thor, it would be a hammer.
So you're saying what weapon would Bahamut use?
Yeah. If he had, if it
Bahamut's a
was
dragon, he would use himself.
Well, okay, but Jesus Christ.
You'd have to Google it. They each god has like an assigned weapon to him. Hold on, let me see if it's in the book.
I'm pretty sure Bahamut doesn't use a weapon because he's a fucking dragon.
Well, I'm not saying he uses a weapon, but what is he like? You know, if Bahamut were to be represented as a weapon, what would he be?
A dragon.
I hate you.
I don't know. It's tough, man, because he's like lawful good too.
Smash into people.
What is this for?
Spiritual weapon.
Get a little teeny dragon.
Doesn't that just let you can't like summon any weapon you want and you have proficiency in it?
No, it's a okay, so let me see. You create a floating spectral weapon within range. So it's like another thing to the party.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah, you can make your spiritual weapon look like whatever you want. You can even make it look like Bahamut's head if you wanted to.
Yeah. I was just trying to... I would like it to look like a weapon, but... You know, I thought since I'm, under Bahamut, that it would be a cool thing to have him represented. Whatever. Okay.
Like you can make it a mace that looks like a dragon head.
Yeah.
Is like shining with platinum. He's a platinum dragon.
All right. So, like, I walk into the room. I'm just like, oh god, what could this be? I look up. I'm like, oh shit, and I call down a spiritual weapon that goes up to that will land right here into this section. And it'll be the form of like a mace. Yeah, we'll just do mace, glittering, holy radiant light, whole ordeal. You know, all the bells and whistles in the shape of Bahamut. And it comes down. And it's gonna make a swing. I don't know what that swing will be, though.
What'd you say the spell was?
Spiritual weapon.
Damage is equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Which is 2.
It's just a melee attack. So it's 1d20 plus your strength modifier.
Is it spell attack bonus or this spell casting ability? What does spell attack bonus do, anyways?
It's what I get my like +5 and stuff.
Yeah. It's not a spell attack, it's a melee attack. But
Yeah,
basically this thing will last as long as you want to have it.
Yeah, but does that mean like I get to add +4 to my sacred flame?
What?
What is like spell?
You're doing spiritual weapon.
No, I know, but I don't know. I was never adding any spell attack bonus to like any of my spell attacks before.
That's on the attack roll. Those don't need an attack roll. They're DC saves.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Right. Okay. So,
you called down this thing. Do you have it on you? Are you holding it?
no, it gets cast. It casts down right there. It's a floating weapon.
Yep. If you want, we can throw. You're gonna use a hammer.
Sure.
Find a hammer.
So you just roll a 1d20 plus your spell bonus, right?
I
Where did you put the hammer down?
Right there. That was right.
Alright, cool.
So whatever stat you use for spell casting, you use that modifier. So it'd be like, what do you use? Wisdom?
Yeah, but I have a spell attack bonus,
Oh,
which is different from my modifier.
okay, so you use your spell attack bonus with a d20.
It's that plus the
This
modifier.
just says it's a melee attack. It's not a spell attack.
No, it says mainly spell attack.
On spiritual weapon, it just says that you make a melee attack.
It says in the
Spell
player
attack.
handbook here, melee spell attack.
Alright, so 1d20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your spell modifier, or whatever.
Plus your proficiency bonus plus your spell modifier. Okay.
Whatever your stat is for your spells. I think it's wisdom.
It is. So it's alright, so it's okay. So I'm going to assume if it's plus my modifier plus my spell attack bonus, then
The game automatically calculates it too. Actually, if you go to your spell page, it's on there.
yeah, but I didn't set up the spell because I just discovered that I get the spell when I was looking through the
That's fine. If you just go to spells and you go to the top right corner, it says spell attack bonus. That's it already calculated for all of.
Oh yeah. I know. It says 4.
That's what it is.
So it's just
Do
plus
roll
4.
roll 1d20 plus 4.
Great. Okay. Oh my god. Nope.
That's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, he brings his thing down, and it goes to swing against the dragon, and it misses and ends up all the way over here.
At least you didn't hit yourself.
And as my bonus action, I cast Sanctuary on Jarlin.
Okay, what's that do?
All right, let me just put it out
It's
for you.
pretty much a bubble. It prevents him from attacking, prevents him being attacked.
Okay, so he won't attack him. Okay, cool.
Well, he could attack.
But he'll be at a negative.
Yeah, you just do a saving throw of some sort.
Okay. Alright, so Bartholomew's done. Glennon, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna start by casting Reduce. So it makes a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Well, that sucks.
18.
Yep. Great.
Damn.
Shit. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay. And then the dragon's up.
Great.
So the dragon is going to attack with its poison breath. So it's a 30-foot cone, so it'll get all 3 of you in it.
Can I make a dexterity saving throw?
You're gonna have to make a DC 14 Constitution save. An area
But I
effect, not
can't-
an actual attack against you, so you don't
'Cause
take
I'm-
you don't take a dex. save
Yeah, but
against
I'm on the dodge. I'm on dodge, so I don't know if that means that I can.
No,
just
it
dodge
won't.
out of it.
It's because that's if he was attacking you with like a fist or something, you could dodge out of the way. But this is just a cloud of gas.
Okay.
So everyone, you 3 need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Butts.
Wow, dude.
Oh fuck!
Well then.
Wow, I shouldn't have done this.
It's TBK.
You all failed.
Looks like it.
Thanks.
Fuck. You each. Oh, all right, fine. I'll roll for it. Maybe this will roll low. This is my only. My only save to help you guys. Do you guys have 3D dice on?
Yeah.
All right, make sure you have 3D dice on. 'Cause it's gonna look cool. You guys take 51 damage.
Each? For reals? We're dead. We're all dead.
We're all dead. I had 6 life. Or 9 life.
How much negative does that put you guys?
Over double.
Like
That's like
minus,
negative 40
like,
something.
Each of us took 51. Each of us took 51. Yeah, I'm at negative 42.
Right. We'll switch it. What are you guys at with 42 damage?
That's exactly like twice my health.
Is that twice your
Okay.
is that your con modifier?
My con modifier is 0.
My con modifier is 1. My
Or not your con modifier, but your con score.
My
Con
con
score's
score is
10.
10.
13.
Okay, what's your HP at?
9.
18.
19. Total is 21.
Total 16. Like this would kill me no matter how much you reduce it by.
Unless you reduce it by all.
Too powerful.
I don't know what to say, guys.
We're all dead. That's the end of this game. Good job.
You guys are down.
Good luck, Jarlin. And magical weapon.
Good luck.
Can I come back as a sword?
I'm gonna come back as a guy who's an imaginary friend who has an imaginary friend. If the ghost has an imaginary friend, great. Give me insanity.
Actually, my twin is somewhere out there in the world. He actually belongs to the same church as me.
What level is this dragon? Like, what level is the dragon?
It's a challenge rating of 8.
And we're what?
Really?
3.
In what world should we be doing an 8? That seems difficult.
I don't know. You guys wanted to fight a CR9.
When did we want to
group
do
of
that?
zombies and a necromancer.
No, we didn't fight.
We didn't fight it,
Exactly.
and there was clearly, it felt like there was actual, like, options.
You
This
guys
felt...
could have tried to leave.
I try and leave.
You fucked the shit.
I try and leave.
Well, guys, that was a really fun couple sessions. I'm glad we could participate in this. Maybe we could try another one later, like where we die on the 5th game instead of the 4th. Or sorry, this is the 5th actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go.
But we die on the 6th instead of the 5th. We can make it one more session next
I
time.
see death. I just want to read it. I just want to read it. Did you guys really die? I can't believe this.
What do you mean you can't believe it? In what world did you think 51 damage was going to kill everybody?
I don't know. I thought you guys were going to save it, which would have cut it in half.
In half,
Oh,
we'd all still be dead.
Okay.
It wouldn't have been
What?
double your health points. You could have saved against it.
But
Sure.
But we still have a dragon standing over us to kill us when we stood up. There would still be a
A
living
cleric with
dragon.
a maximum of 12 hit points currently has 6 hit points. Takes 18 damage from an attack. He is reduced to 0 hit points. Let me just read this again. I'm going to read it out loud so you guys can hear it and we'll think. Dragon exhales poisonous gas in a 30-foot cone. Each creature in the cone must make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, taking 42 or 12d6 poison damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a success.
Okay.
I feel like when you read or say that out loud, Tobin, as a GM, you should read that and go, huh, the best case scenario is they take half of 42. And that would be 20-something. And the biggest amount of hit points among us, I think, is 26 right now?
Don't be salty. You're the ones that ran in there and tried to kill a fucking green dragon.
No, we tried to talk to it, and then it turned around and tried to eat us.
It's a green dragon.
We're draconic, and to start with, we came running in because he screamed for us, and there was no way to run away once we were in here. We had one opportunity, and then it murdered us in one hit.
Well, your dogs are alive, so be happy.
I have all
You can be a
debuffs.
dog.
I'll be a dog, right?
I have all the debuffs.
So, what now?
Jarlin's still alive. We can see if he can make it out of the room.
I try and leave the room.
Alright. So as you leave, you're gonna get one swing against you.
See, this is the problem. When we went in, I knew that we couldn't disengage.
I should have just insisted on staying outside. I should have just been like, fuck that. I'm not going
What?
in that tower.
There was no way I could, like, reason it. You know, like, You're part of the party.
Does a
They
10
call
hit?
for help.
No.
Walk in.
All right, it misses you as you try to leave the room.
Wow, you got super lucky in that roll.
My dogs notice when you come outside that I'm not with you, but they sense my blood on you and they attack you.
He was actually nowhere near you when
He had to walk over my
died.
dead corpse. He had to walk over my corpse to get out.
You weren't bleeding, you were crispy.
Oh, no, you're right, I was poisoned. But the acid probably melted my face and shit, so...
There's no acid, there's poison.
Poison.
I don't know, poison does things. Maybe I'm puking up, probably, and I'm dying from all
Dude.
poison.
Dude, your dogs don't attack. Your dogs are like,
They
get the
attack
fuck
him
out.
and they attempt to rip him apart. Well, I guess I'll log off, and Jarlin, have a great one-on-one session with Tobin.
Yeah, so
Rip.
didn't go at all as I expected.
I don't know how you didn't expect it to go that way.
Right?
I didn't expect you guys to get in there and start fighting.
I didn't expect there to be a dragon in a level 3 campaign.
Well, I didn't write the module.
I'm,
We
Is
also,
it really
like,
in the
we have-
module?
Yes.
We have
All
no
of this is in the module.
with whether to run or not. Like every campaign I've ran with you, we've always fought every single engagement. So I've never actually known that running was the right option.
I feel like, so as a critique of the campaign, then I think like there should be situations where you should run, but if the module just has basically a dragon in a room that won't communicate with you, that there's no way to sense how dangerous it is, and then it basically one hits the entire party, you haven't been given an opportunity to run. Like we didn't have our characters never had an opportunity to realize how terrible it was. It's a lot like, it's actually very similar, except it wasn't at least a party kill, to when, at least with the elemental last time when Jeff died, there was sort of a sense as to like how bad it could be. Maybe like there was a clear option to do something right there. Here, you walk in a room and immediately die. Like it's a poorly written section then, because there's no opportunity to interact at all to even realize to run away.
Like just to add to it, like with the interaction like last time with the necromancer, like it was kind of like, okay, I did feel like he was actually probably gonna really fuck us up if we did fight him, because we had some
that
roleplay
encounter
elements.
was a CR9. This was a CR8.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like in that situation, like with the roleplay involved and everything,
Yeah, we
I
could
felt like-
we could actually disengage and talk to the guy.
we could disengage, and we also like had an opportunity to like know if that was actually the right move or not. Like we could actually take some judging. With the dragon in the small quarters, it didn't feel like running was an option. That's all.
I mean, you guys can disengage. You can take a disengage action to leave.
Right, but the point here is it has to do with like what's the opportunity for, because we're supposed to be role playing the characters. So my character walks in, sees that Jarlin's injured, but knows he's badly injured, but otherwise all he sees is there's a dragon there. That's it. He has no idea whether or not this is like, oh shit, get the fuck out. There's not even an opportunity, because remember, one action is, what do we say, 6 seconds?
Yes.
My character walked into the room, 12 seconds passed, maybe 18 seconds, and then he died. There was no opportunity. What?
He died.
Right. But what I'm trying to say is that for the module to be good, you have to have an opportunity for interaction to make a decision to actually roleplay the character. Here, if the character walks in and 18 seconds later he's dead, there was no opportunity to interact or to roleplay and realize that a decision should be made. 18 seconds of game time is not enough. The whole event probably took place in about 45 seconds to a minute and a half.
All right. Well, let's just play it out. What's going on now? Is Jarlin dead?
No, Jarlin's escaped. Jarlin's the only one that's alive right now.
Okay. What does Jarlin do?
Charlie goes back to Phandolin. Goes to the inn.
He cries himself to sleep forever.
That's what he does.
That's about right. I think I would go to, just cry myself to sleep.
You become one of those crazy.
You quit being an adventurer and start a farm.
Always drunk.
I used to be an adventurer. Then I met a dragon to the knee.
I'd buy the dogs a drink.
Yeah, he walks into the bar with the 2 dogs, eating, bleeding really bad.
The dogs settle
What's
down.
well, you look like you had a rough one. Where are your friends?
Taking a nap. They're pretty tired.
Not at the inn?
Woof.
No, doing a little outdoor camping. Just taking a load off.
He, like, leans over the bar at you and it's just like, is everything alright, Jarlin?
It's not alright.
He just has a mental breakdown.
Jarlin just starts sobbing on the counter.
He, like, his wife puts her arm around you. What's wrong?
My friends are all dead.
She's like, oh! Everyone in the bar comes, like, rushing over. Like, they pour a beer down. Even the woman that does her normal knitting comes over. Oh my gosh, what happened?
We were in the wrong place at the wrong time. They fought valiantly and spontaneously. And,
Spontaneously.
Spontaneous and combustible.
I'm gonna need a new party. I asked Tobin, so Tobin, y'all got any more of those adventures?
Not in this town, but you might want to check out Neverwinter or Waterdeep. They might have adventures.
Which was the first
Really?
town we...
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter? Alright,
2
Jarlin...
major cities.
I think my twin Lex lives there.
Jarlin remembers that. And, he finishes sobbing. I want to take the dogs with me, and I want to pay. Do we owe this guy any money? I don't think we do.
No, I think you guys all caught up last week.
So Jarlin stands up, finishes his drink, calls the 2 dogs, and I want to go to Neverwinter.
Okay. Alright, you head, you make your way back. Takes you a couple days to get there. That's the wrong one. I don't even know what that is. You make your way back to Neverwinter. And I think that's where we'll end the session.
Do we all need to make new characters for next week?
Yep. 3 new characters, level 3.
Wow.
As a strange twist, I'm on travel next week, so you can
Okay.
The only guy who survived.
you can you can NPC obviously, or do like a side story.
Yeah, we might take next week off so I can write a new story instead of doing the module.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay, yeah. I like, it's okay to do those again. I honestly, in the D&D world, I didn't realize that. I actually don't realize that dragons are that big of a deal. Now I do, but this is because of
That's
an
a
oversight.
young one.
Yeah, well,
That was a single young one. It had 136 hit points.
What?
I was really hoping that the small reduce spell was gonna work.
What
You
does
know,
that
I-
do?
It makes
It
it
only
half
would
the
reduce
size.
his damage, but it makes him half the size, and it only reduces his damage by like 1d4, which
Oh wow.
it doesn't do much, evidently,
Oh, wow.
compared to what he actually does, which I had no idea.
As the GM, you have magical powers to turn back time.
Nope. There wouldn't be any consequence in the game.
I suppose so.
I mean,
You guys can hate it all you want. It's what happened. I mean, I know it's disappointing. You got attached to your characters, and they all died. I literally played the monster the way it was. I RP'd the monster. It attacked with its single attacks when it had just a couple guys spread out, and then when it had you all clumped together, it went with the cone attack. It's what the monster would have done.
I mean, so Tobin, like,
It's a learning experience.
right? But I think this should be a learning. I think it's a learning experience for us as far as what the players should be looking out for and like actually taking seriously. But I think that this is like, and I can put it in the survey tomorrow if you want. That you'll probably send it out anyhow, and write it up. But like, I think you need a balance when I think to GM well and to manage the campaign well, you have to have a balance between the risk that's there and the continuity, because the fun in the whole thing is not just like starting with a level 4/3 character, like great, I'm gonna start with a level 3 character, but like we just spent the last 5 weeks slowly developing them, so we'll still have like all the abilities of a level 3, but none of the depth to it. And so it makes the game a lot more cardboardy and less fun in the end. And you do need to have actual risk there, because you have to feel like you could lose the character at any minute. But there's a balance to it, and like when one person dies here or one person dies there, the balance is probably on board. But for the whole party to get wiped out like that, I mean, what's going to happen? We're going to get 3 new characters next week that have no backstory to this at all, or maybe in 2 weeks, so that we at least have one person here who has the backstory. And it's gonna make the campaign go from feeling like it's getting fleshed out to something very cardboardy. Like, that's just my thoughts on what's going to end up happening when things don't get balanced.
Okay.
I don't know.
Again, we're doing the starter set rulebook module. This isn't a custom campaign, so I'll take that for what it is.
Right.
And that's why I feel more comfortable saying this to you, since I know it's not you that wrote it. I don't know. I feel like the GM's allowed to take some liberties with the rolls. That's why I think rolls by you should be done behind a screen rather than right on the thing. So you can adjust it to make it feel like bad things are happening and have some control over it. That's why the GM stuff's behind a screen, so you can pull the punches when it's appropriate.
I just want to know why there's a green dragon in the middle of a forest.
I am also intrigued as to what's with that sound.
There was no warning. I mean, we had a warning. I guess there were big spiders in the building, but like, I don't know. It just seemed out of place for me, and it seems like the area where like the module. It's clear the module has, I think, a problem with the way that dragon's set up. But I think, Tobin, you could have adjusted for it. Like, roll behind the screen and you make it a little clear that we need to run the fuck away and you don't let us beat it. And then if we like stick it out through like 3 rounds of combat like idiots, you murder us. But like, we didn't even get one full round really. Everyone went once and then we died. So
you guys,
everybody whiffed.
I finally did it.
Did what?
12-0.
Nice, man.
Great. Our party just wiped.
Okay.
that was it?
It's like, nope.
Wow.
Like, I'm not. Yep.
Don't care.
Hey, it was an experience. I mean, I've never party wiped before.
Yep.
We should do an all bards party.
It's a traveling band of musicians.
Yeah, it's just a band of musicians.
You know what? Let's do that. I'm gonna do a bard next time. Let's all do bards. It'll be all bards.
I'm gonna do a
one
bard next
dragon.
time.
Garland's just like so unhappy. He's like, "Fuck my life. It's so annoying."
He's still grieving, and he's got 3 singing bards next to him.
Let's just
Your
make
friends, they ate the poison. Your friends, they all did die.
Brave, Sir Charlie.
It's the Death Bard band. They just use Squeeno's like life history as their influence. Yo, so how did your friends die again? Oh yeah. They fought the
I feel like it'll be like the like a Monty Python, like the Brave Sir Robin song about how Jarlin ran away.
Yeah, exactly. Sir Jarlin ran away. No, I didn't. And he just takes it. He's like, I deserve this.
Jarlin, I think what you should do next time is screw the quest, find a necromancer to raise us all from the dead, and then just have like a little horde of shambling zombies follow you around.
You just like can't let go.
I mean, revenge is. I was supposed to be lining this guy up for revenge, but it was supposed to be for backstory. It could actually work, and yeah.
It's still
Well,
cool
you'll
for the
slowly
future.
hunt down this baby green dragon that will murder you again until you're like level 10.
Yeah, which plays. Yeah, wow. Could be something. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Alright. Gonna cut the stream here.
Great.